Hello there, welcome to GLTV here on Let's Talk Youth. I am your host, Uduakobong Etim. In today's episode, we'll be talking about don't wait for the results. I know most of us will be thinking, what does she mean by don't wait for the results? Because most of us want to plan ahead to strategize those things that we want to get in place, right? So we have to think about the results, which is absolutely fine. But then distractions could set in, which could also be as a setback about the things that you want to do. So when you're thinking of what you're doing, the results may be, how well is it going to come out? What processes am I going through? And stuff like that. But then as you're thinking, it shouldn't distract you. Let's take, for instance, now, those of us on social media, we want so many views, we want followers and all of that. So if we keep posting content, right, and we don't get the number of views that we should, it could at a point get us discouraged. But that is the result. You're not getting it immediately, right? So it shouldn't distract you. On the other hand, you're like, okay, no matter what it takes, this is my passion, this is what I love doing, so I'll keep on doing that. That is not waiting for the result. So whether you get the result, whether people are commending you on what you're doing, whether they're liking your videos, whether they are praising you or following you, it shouldn't be a big deal for you now, because you know where you're headed and you know the results that you want to achieve, whether sooner or later. Now let's talk about the famous scientist of all time, Albert Einstein. This man was and is still a very great man. Remember when he performed so poorly in his academics that even his teacher could not believe. He was like, guy, what are you doing in class? Like, your efforts are not giving. And his father at some point did not even believe in him, that he could be who he was today. But let's look back in a certain year where he won a notable prize which brought him to the limelight. Because he was passionate about what he was doing, he was consistent, he was diligent, and he was hardworking. So all this put together can take you to wherever you want to go. So I want to encourage you today, don't just wait for the result, okay? You know what the result holds, but all you have to do is to be passionate about what you're doing. So have the passion for it, love it, do it diligently, don't wait for the result, and at the right time, the result will come. So here's where we're going to stop today on Let's Talk Youth, and I hope to see you next time as we'll be talking about little things that matter. Please do well to follow us on all our social media handles, Glmedia on Facebook and Glmedia GLTV on YouTube. I remain your host, Uduakobong Etim. See you next time. Bye.